The Silent Father. In a quiet town lived a man named Roberto and his little daughter, Angela. Angela was only 5 years old when her mother passed away from a serious illness. From that day on, Roberto became both a father and a mother to his only child. Roberto worked as a janitor in a small office building. His salary was very small, but he worked hard every single day. Every morning before going to work, he would cook breakfast for Angela, fix her hair, and walk her to school. At night, he would help her with homework even though he was very tired. Angela loved her father, but as she grew older, she began to notice that they were poor much than other families. Her classmates had nice clothes, toys, and sometimes new phones. Angela had none of those. Sometimes she felt embarrassed. One afternoon, when she was about 10 years old, Angela said something that broke Roberto's heart. Dad, why are we so poor? Roberto paused for a moment but smiled gently. Because God gave us something better than money, he said. He gave us each other. Angela did not fully understand. Years passed. Angela studied hard in school. She was very intelligent and dreamed of becoming a doctor someday. But the medical school was extremely expensive. One evening, Angela sat quietly at the table. Dad, she said softly, maybe I should stop studying after college. Medical school is too expensive. Roberto shook his head immediately. No, you will become a doctor. But how? We can't afford it. Roberto just smiled. Leave that to me. From that day on, Roberto started working two jobs. During the day, he cleaned offices. At night, he worked as a security guard. Sometimes he slept only 3 hours. Angela didn't know how hard he was working because Robertus always hid his exhaustion behind a smile. When Angela was finally accepted into medical school, she cried with happiness. Dad, I made it. Roberto hugged her tightly. I told you, he whispered proudly. But what Angela didn't know was that Roberto was secretly sold almost everything he owned. He sold his old motorcycle. He sold the small piece of land that he inherited from his parents. He even skipped meals many nights to save money for her tuition fee. Years passed again. Angela became a successful doctor in a big hospital in the city. She was respected and admired by many people. But because of her busy schedule, she rarely visited her father. One day, she received a call from a neighbor in the town. Angela, your father is in the hospital. Her heart dropped. She rushed back home immediately. When she entered the hospital room, she saw Roberto lying weakly on the bed. His body looked thinner and older. Dad, she whispered, holding his hand. Roberto smiled when he saw her. My doctor is finally here, he joked weakly. Angela looked at the medical reports and felt a deep shock. Her father had been sick for a long time. He had ignored his illness because he didn't want to spend money on treatment. All the money he had, he had spent for her education. Angela's tears started falling. Dad, why didn't you tell me? Roberto gently squeezed her hand. Because your dream was more important. Angela cried harder. But you sacrificed everything for me. Roberto smiled softly. That's what fathers do. A few days later, Roberto passed away peacefully. After the funeral, Angela returned to their small house. While cleaning, she found an old box under Roberto's bed. Inside were hundreds of small envelopes labeled Angela's tuition, Angela's books, Angela's future. At the bottom of the box was a small letter written by Roberto. It said, Dear Angela, if you are reading this, it means I'm already gone. I am sorry if I could not give you a rich life, but seeing you become the doctor you dream of, that was the greatest happiness of my life. I was never poor because I had you. Angela held the letter and cried like a child. That night, she whispered through her tears, Dad, I became a doctor because of you, but I would give you everything just to hug you one more time.